In today's experiment, we'll be making Epsom salt crystals. You will be needing 1 cup of Epsom salt, 1 cup of water, distilled or tap, a clear container, food coloring, which is optional, some kind of string or yarn, a stick, popsicle stick, lollipop stick, any's fine as long as it's wider than our container, something to stir the mixture. Now to begin the experiment, we will first measure out 1 cup of magnesium sulfate, also known as Epsom salt, which I have already done. Make sure that the salt is not scented because the fragrance added will affect the crystallization. In a pot, I boiled 1 cup of water already. The water has to be boiling because the temperature determines the amount of magnesium sulfate that it will be able to dissolve. The hotter the temperature, the more the magnesium sulfate will dissolve. So I'll be adding into my clear container the Epsom salt and magnesium sulfate. And then I'll add the boiling hot water. With my spoon, I'm going to mix the solution. You want to stir until the magnesium sulfate is almost dissolved. There will be some crystals at the bottom of the container, but that is okay to have. So I'm going to mix it. There should be some crystals, but not a lot. Just keep an eye out to see if most of it's dissolved. Now to the solution, you can add 2 or 3 drops of food coloring. And we're going to mix it. So once it's mixed, we're going to make the string using the popsicle stick and the yarn. I'm going to cut about 4 to 5 inches, as long as you want. Tie it to the popsicle stick, or the lollipop stick in my case. Doesn't need to be that secured. Make sure it's in the middle. So your string might float. Just use the same spoon that you used to stir it so that it's in the liquid. That way the crystal has something to grow on, or you can make a little ornament with it. And then we'll pop this into the fridge for 2 to 3 hours. After 2 to 3 hours, it should look something like this. I've dumped out some of the solution, but you'll be left with a small little crystal like this. And it's very fine and delicate, which is something that happens with Epsom salt. So what happened with our experiment is that by immediately placing the solution into the refrigerator, the rapid cooling encourages the crystal to grow because there's less room for the dissolved salt in the cool and dense solution. Because the water is also hot, it evaporates quicker, causing the crystals to grow.